Thanks for staying with us. Wisconsin counties are relaxing their mask mandates after the CDC says those who are vaccinated will not have to wear masks indoors. Earlier today, Rock County officials said fully vaccinated people can ditch those masks at most indoor places, while most of the counties in our area, which are in red, do not have any mandates. And Dane County still has a mask mandate in place. While masks will be dropped, businesses and restaurants can still make people wear them. And don't get rid of your mask just yet, especially if you live in Dane County. We're told not to expect any updates to the latest public health order until next week. But doctors today are telling our Madeline O'Neill the CDC's news is a welcome sign of progress. Maddie?
Well, this federal guidance is really thanks to vaccinations, which doctors say is the short path to normalcy. So this means if you're fully vaccinated, you can go to a restaurant, for instance, and feel safe taking off your mask. Well, of course, following business policies and local ordinances. But this is a large step forward.
They have followed the science and the data very, very closely here.
Finally, that science is pointing toward a promising direction.
You know, we're heading very quickly, we hope, to a new normal.
Local doctors point to falling COVID-19 cases and rising vaccination rates, along with data showing how effective the vaccines are in stopping the spread.
All these things come together, and it is probably time.
Time to stop wearing masks in most places if you're vaccinated.
We said that this would be the game changer. This would turn it around. You know, this is probably the first really big news that has us keeping that promise.
And for the CDC to lighten up, their restrictions before we hit herd immunity is a testimonial to the efficacy of the vaccines.
Even then.
Because it is really easy to just be like, all right, I'm throwing them in a bin and we're having a bonfire tonight. But, there are caveats.
Federal guidelines still recommend masks in crowded places, including buses, planes, and hospitals.
We want people, especially when you're around vulnerable people. Yes, it's still very unlikely that you're carrying the virus, but you could. So just use common sense.
If you're vaccinated but have children who can't be yet, doctors say it's up to the individual.
Based on their kids at home or their risk tolerance, they may decide to keep that mask on until their kids can get vaccinated, just for that very low chance that I might pick something up.
Even though we're closer to ditching the masks, we're not there yet.
But let's get everybody vaccinated. It's safe. The quicker we get the herd immunity, the time will come when we won't perhaps have to wear a mask.
At the end of the day, doctors recommend using common sense. If you're vaccinated but feel safer in a big crowd wearing a mask, go for it, or in places where vaccination rates are low and COVID cases are still high. But we do know these vaccines provide a lot of protection.